just parked at the shopping center where I go and get my eyebrows done. So I'm gonna get my eyebrows done. I need to go and get I'm just gonna get some salads for our lunch in one of the local delis where I've shown you before. And then I also need to go to Superdrug to get a few toiletry stuff we're missing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to have neater eyebrows, especially this eyebrow is more unruly than the other one, because these grow to the side instead of down when these grow down. And she's really good at evening that out, but this eyebrow is driving me insane right now. I'm a bit OCD when it comes to my eyebrows. So yeah, I have some throat tablets. I have had tea just before leaving the house, and the antiseptic gargle, so I'm kind of anesthetized for the minute. I'm not going to stay out too long because I'm wrecked and I need to rest, but I know if I don't do that today, it's just going to be a nightmare to get it done after, and it will be even more stressful. So that, and also I'm going to try and see if I can get somewhere, if I can find a shop that sells orange juice for James. Otherwise we might have to go to the shopping center or to the supermarket later. I will see. He wants orange juice to help with getting some vitamin C into him. Anyway, I'll show you the results after I'm finished. So I'm looking really red right now, but I have neat eyebrows again. Yay! And once again I had a lovely chat. I'll probably say this every time, but the girl who does my eyebrows, well, who threads my eyebrows, is from India. We always have really interesting chats about traditions that are different and like stuff. Like, she always asks me questions about France, and I asked her a question about India, and I just find it really interesting to exchange traditions and things like that with people from different backgrounds, because you learn quite a lot, and I love to be challenged to see things with a different perspective all the time. And chatting with people from a completely different culture is a good way to do that, because many times I find that when I understand how their culture works, it explains to me why in a similar situation they would react completely different to what I would react. And I find it extremely interesting to see how the way you're raised and your culture has an impact on how you act in daily life. Sorry, this is getting really philosophical, but I'm genuinely really interested in understanding all these things, and I find that amazing. So yeah, it's really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. I got lunch, got my eyebrows done. As you can see, I got juice for James, and I'm wrecked. I'm gonna go home, get a little break before the big boys come back from school. Hopefully Alfie's asleep right now, and yeah, and then 2 hours of work, and then sleep probably. I can do this. I'm definitely overall feeling much better today. If it wasn't for my stupid throat and congestion, it would be much better, but at least it's going in the right direction. It's improving, so that's good. So this is lunch. I had this to use up in the fridge. This is the sweet potato roasty, and this is couscous, vegetable couscous, and this is orzo, pesto, spinach, pepper salad kind of thing. I've put some green beans to cook for tonight. I got some pies to have with the green beans tonight. When do you want to explain what you're making?
So I got bubble. Do you want to say it?
Yeah, and then who is that for?
Loda.
But do you want to explain why you're making pictures like this?
Because what day was it?
On Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday it would be.
In France, it's Granny's Day on Sunday, so we're going to send them cards made by Owen.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to like them? So he's making all the backgrounds first, and then we're going to let them dry, and then he's going to stick some glittery shapes on them.
Yeah.
So Owen has done some backgrounds which are drying over there, and then we've made hearts, and he's written bonne fête inside. We'll just put pegs on them so the paper can stick. The paper is curling because of the glue, so while it's drying we've put pegs. And bonne fête means, well, fête des grands-mères means grandmother's day, so that's what you say to your granny, bonne fête. So yeah, and then we're going to stick that onto the pictures he's made. Do you think they're going to like them?
What?
Do you think they're going to like them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can you tell So when we go to find for the summer holidays, can we ask them the two other the two other people we made the things for?
Well, we're going to send them in the post because it's on Sunday they need to have it, so we're going to post them tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this is all the bits drying, so for each of them there is a background and then a heart, like a glittery heart with bonne fête on it, and then a little label with how he calls them, so each of them is called something different for him. So there we go. So he picked, my mom is getting this with purple glitter, my granny, my Italian granny, is getting this one with blue like this, and my other granny, my mom's mom, is getting this one with silver on it. It's not the most perfect artistic creation, but he got the idea of the design, and also I think that's what counts really. It's almost 6 o'clock now. She is away and I am sorting out the dinner. So as you saw earlier, I steamed the green beans, and I usually cook them in a pan with a bit of olive oil and garlic, just to give them a bit more flavor. And then some of them get a little bit crispy on the outside, and I like that. We have do you know what happened when both parents in the house get sick? This tap, a full load of dishwasher just being finished. This is the state of the sink, and the laundry situation is the same. At the weekend, not many chores happened, so I now have to catch up with everything, which is going to be done over the next few days, which is alright. So we have the green beans there, and then in the oven we have the pies. James and I and the boys are getting little fish cakes and smiley faces. We're getting the shopping done tomorrow, so it's the end of the week when there's not much left, so we usually go into the freezer for whatever we need. So luckily I had a big bag of green beans. I actually love green beans. I think it's one of my favorite vegetables, especially when it's cooked like this. So I'm looking forward to this. I probably will not be able to eat the full pie, but James can have whatever I don't eat from mine. Also, I just realized I never showed yesterday when I went to the health shop what I got. I'm gonna try 2 different things. I don't want to try too many things in one go because I want to be able to know what is having an effect on me or not. So the first thing I'm trying is vitamin D, and because of my burn it's very hard for me to eat to have tablets. A lot of them, especially vitamins and stuff like that, are very big and they get stuck, so it's not very handy. This is a spray and you do 1 spray in your mouth every day, so very convenient. And then I used to take probiotics. I'm going to show you actually what I was taking, which I was having an issue with the size. I was taking this. Problem is that it has to be kept in the fridge, and also I just kept forgetting because I couldn't see it, and the tablets were so big they were getting stuck. And somebody recommended this, which is like a chocolate ball. Now there is less live bacteria in there, but there's still a lot more than you would get in stuff like Actimel and stuff like that. So I'm going to give that a go because they can actually melt in the mouth and I can chew them down. So I can take them. So if that helps, I can take up to 2 a day. So I could get like 6 million live bacteria in a day. I figured I can see. I'm going to start with 1 a day to see if I feel a difference. If I don't, I'll try 2, and then I'll decide whether I want to continue it or not. But yeah, hopefully these are little things that can help. Also, I'm going to be better with making more fruit and veg and things like that. Because I have to be honest, like lately I haven't been that great with that, which doesn't help a lot. Anyway, I am going to stop the vlog here for today. Because James is home, we can enjoy some time together, which we usually don't have, probably comes just before bedtime. And I will see you in the same vlog, but in the morning. Good morning and happy Tuesday. My My voice is starting to leave me half of the time. But my throat is not as sore, so it's the logical progression of things. Woke up to a freezing house this morning. Last night I put away, I've been stacking like bedding and towels and all that needed to be put away in the cupboard in the utility room, and I knocked a pile off and it turned the switch of the heating off like quite late last night, and this morning we woke up to the house being so cold. So I was scared we didn't have enough oil, thinking we didn't order that long ago, we should still have some. Turns out the switch was off. It's now back on, the heating is kinking in and should be warm again soon. This little guy was very unsettled to go to sleep last night, but then eventually he went to sleep. And Owen, do you remember your dream from last night?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it?
Yeah, we were playing a building the game on the Roblox that I tried to join in, but then another figure came out of this van.
Right, he was playing Roblox with James on the Xbox, and he was trying to, Owen was trying to join in the game, and then another finger came out of his thumb. So he woke up like very disorientated and said to me, "Another finger came out of my thumb." I said, "When that can't happen." It was just a silly dream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of the dreams of the middle of the night. Yeah, today I'm actually quite happy because I have done a lot of my things on my to-do list last night. I had a burst of energy and the need to do stuff last night, so I tidied up the living room. I folded all the clothes I hadn't folded for probably over a week that were piling up. I wanted to do some laundry today, so I thought I'm just going to clear out everything. I folded it, I brought it up, and I put it away, which never happens. So yeah, I also made the quiche for tonight's dinner last night. I had just finished making my dinner and it was far too hot and I couldn't eat it. So I thought while I'm waiting for it to cool down a bit, I'll just make the quiche while I'm in the middle of cooking, so it's done. So tonight's dinner just needs to be reheated. So all I have to do on my list is to make the shopping list and order it for tonight's collection, which is good. And so put the laundry on, but that's
Is
just
it today or tomorrow?
today. I'm going to order it today, and then we should get it tonight if we get a space, okay?
What? Today's
Yes.
night?
Today's night, yes. That's what tonight is. So yeah, I'm going to detangle my hair before it dries too much because I just washed it. And James is going to go back to work today. He's not feeling 100% yet, but he's feeling like he can go to work and cope with the day still. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I'm still also not 100% back, but almost there. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this started, get the lunchbox ready, clothes sorted and all that. We'll go to school and then I'll get on with the day. We're just back from the school run. Do you remember the way I was saying that every time I wash my hair the weather gets mental? It happened again this morning. I left for the school run thinking, oh, it's great, the sky is actually not really threatening. It was a bit of a cast on one side but nothing crazy, and by the time we made it to the school, the skies opened and a massive downpour just happened. It didn't last very long, but typically I didn't have a rain cover for Alfie, and I have one of my scarves that I wear a lot at the moment that kind of absorbs the water, so when I wear this when it's raining, it's horrible because it feels like I have a sponge around my neck, which is not really great when you have a rubbish throat. I'm making myself a hot chocolate now. I just feel like something to warm me up. And Alfie probably will have another this morning, I would say, because he didn't sleep that long last night. Sorry, I'm just checking my laundry. There's a countdown on my washing machine. Don't mind the mess there. But I have 2 more loads ready to go. So yeah, that's 1 load out of 3 done for today. I didn't actually have as much laundry as I thought I did. I forgot I had done it quite late in the week, last week. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get a bit of work done this morning. and so probably not gonna be that much vlogging. It's Pancake Tuesday today. Usually we don't really celebrate it because the 2nd of February in France is Crepes Day, so we usually do that because this is a tradition I don't want to skip. But the kids are quite keen to do it, so I might prepare the batter this morning. Now I don't know about pancakes, I'm just going to use my usual crepes recipe, that will do, and might make some for like a snack in the afternoon, not too much but some, and have a few leftover for like breakfast tomorrow and all, something like that. Yeah, we'll see if I have the time to do that. Otherwise what I just have to do with that. But yeah, I think I have the ingredients, and I have some eggs to use up, so that's quite good. And I have Nutella, sugar, and yeah, I'm sure that will do for them for their crepes. I don't know if you remember, but quite a few weeks ago I ordered a skincare kit from Neil's Yard, sorry, Remedies. It was the one for normal skin because I wasn't sure between dry and normal one which one to take. Decided to go with normal skin. I've had quite a few breakouts, which I still have, as you can see there and a bit there. These are hormonal and the rest of my skin is pretty dry, and I felt like, although I loved the normal skin one, something like the moisturizer I felt wasn't moisturizing enough for my skin, and the toner was a bit too harsh in a way. Not too bad, but you know, it wasn't perfect. So before I decided to get the full size, I decided to get the dry skin kit, so then I can try this one too and see in each product which one is the best for me. So I might end up going with the cleanser of one range and the toner of another range and the moisturizer of another one, or mixing up with things. So far the best toner I've tried of any brand is the Lizard one, so I might even end up having the cleanser from one and the Lizard toner, you know. I just want to try them, and these are Orange Blossom, which is my favorite scent in the world. So I'm really excited to have a look at these. I'm just back from the school run, and I'm going to make some crepe batter so that I can make them while she's doing the homework after. Owen is already done all his homework for the week. He did everything yesterday, so he doesn't need to do anything apart from getting changed. Yeah. You want to get changed, Monkey? Okay. So I'm going to do that, and then can I have a little treat later on this afternoon, and the batter is ready. Alfie just fell asleep, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And also I'm very proud of myself. All the laundry that's done is already folded and ready to go up in basket per room. This never happened. I'm so glad, so happy with myself. And I'm going to make sure that before I go to bed, all the new laundry I folded today is away in the cupboards. So then that's good. Also I found out that Owen has a non-uniform day on Friday, so he doesn't need a uniform for Thursday because there's no school because of the elections, and he has no uniform, he doesn't need a uniform on Friday. So it means I can like reuse the uniform he had today tomorrow, and the 2 uniforms I just washed and are ready to go are good for next week. Yay. It's now 9 o'clock and I had a really productive day. I'm very pleased with myself actually. I did all the laundry, folded all the clothes, I emptied the dishwasher, filled it again, ready to go for tonight. I had made dinner for tonight last night already. There was crepes for everyone. I just had a very productive day, but it didn't stress me out, so that was good. I'm gonna go to bed quite early tonight because I still want to catch up on sleep and all that. I'm gonna try my skincare. As you can see, my skin is getting, every time I get sick, my skin is really dehydrated, so it breaks out very easily. So I'm gonna put a little bit of hydration into it to hope it helps. So that's good that I received my stuff today. And tomorrow I'm getting my eyelashes done and my eyebrows tinted, and I can't wait because my eyebrows are very fair right now. They look a bit darker there because it's darker, but yeah, and then it means I look more awake with my eyelashes curled and tinted, so that's good. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I am gonna stop it for now and go get ready for bed, and I will see you tomorrow for my favorite of the month, and then the next vlog will be on Saturday. Bye.